we are a global buy now, pay later with a huge focus on the US market. And so the Sezzle transaction for us really helps accelerate scale, drives enhanced growth, and helps us also fast track profitability and really driving sustainable growth in the US. And as we looked at the transaction, we believe strategically it puts us in a much stronger position, but also financially because of the huge cost synergies and EBITDA synergies that we expect from the transaction.
But in terms of, I suppose, moving the path forward, there's obviously been a lot of competition in the United States in particular, but it is such an important market. But the reason why I say this is because we're also looking at the potential of consumers being a little bit weak moving forward over the next year and a half in the United States as well. You have so much data when it does come to how at least the buy now, pay later customers are using your services. Have you seen any shift with all this inflationary pressure?
Yeah, so in our results for the half, we have seen a tick up in credit performance as inflation starts to bite the purse of the consumer, as well as the reduction in the government stimulus. But I think buy now, pay later is probably one of the strongest and most resilient, simply because the average duration of a receivable is about 21 days. So ability to adapt to changing market conditions and macro conditions puts us in ability to adapt very, very quickly. And I think that's what we've underwritten over $18 billion as a combined group in installments, and this is our bread and butter. We tend to move through the cycle, and we've taken also some direct measures recently to sort of trim application approvals and manage the portfolio accordingly. But we still absolutely believe in the long-term secular trends of buy now, pay later, where customers are moving away from traditional credit cards and moving towards better and fairer alternatives, and merchants that are continuing to see the huge benefit from adding buy now, pay later at checkout. And we're probably getting an RFP every second week with merchants looking to add buy now, pay later in America.
Hey, Larry, this is Christine. I want to talk more about Sezzle. How quickly could you extract synergies from the deal, and how quickly could it help you turn cash flow positive?
Yeah, so look, we're sort of expecting completion to happen around the third quarter this calendar year, but the businesses are almost identical. So we believe there is a huge opportunity to bring the best of both worlds and drive cost synergies through the group, and we're expecting up to $130 million in annual EBITDA savings by FY24, which we believe puts the group into cash flow and a profitable basis. And then secondly, from day one, we'll have over 13 million customers globally and 125,000 merchants, and believe that we become a real player in America. There's very few pure play buy now, pay laters, the pay in four, and we'll be one of a very select few in a market that is growing at an incredible pace.